Alright, so we're at the Salisbury Big Stop, and I thought I could get gas in here, but apparently you can't. It's just diesel for the trucks, so but you can park in the back here, so that's a plus. But it was a little bit of a pain in the butt trying to get gas up in here because there's not a lot of room to maneuver the trailer around.
Just coming off the Confederation Bridge onto PEI, Prince Edward Island, and we're happy. We haven't been here, the last time we were here was last year, so it's always nice. It's our favorite area to come, and want to show everybody some really cool stuff while we're here.
So we made it to Cavendish National Park, and we've never been here before, but I think this place, based on the pictures I saw, was really hit hard by the hurricane that went through here a year or two ago. I forget what it was called, Fiona or whatever, because there's no big like evergreen trees, and there was in the pictures that I saw, in fact right here at our campsite there were big trees, and there's nothing. When you go, you probably can't see it, but on the other side over there, the trees are all dead. There's quite a few laying on the ground. So yeah, a little disappointing, but still the sites are pretty private. Our site is right there, and the closest one to us is, oh, I don't know, maybe 30 feet away or so. That's the closest one to us there, and it's a pull-through site, and we're in right over here, so we're happy. We always make do. So this is, you can see all the construction.
So yeah, so we're at our campsite. Prince Edward Island had an extreme storm last year, hurricane, and it just devastated the island. So some of this is just the result of it. Trees are pretty well gone and dead. And the campsite, it's not pretty anymore. Usually they had big trees, and it was just a gorgeous place. So there's a lot of rebuild.
Well, based on pictures, we've never been here before.
But anyway, we need to know that there's a lot of destruction. We can see a lot of trees that are down. So I thought we'd show you this, but
yeah, you can see
yeah, a lot of trees here that are down. Yeah, a lot of. Very devastating what happened here. Very devastating.
We're at the Cavendish Tourist Mart here to pick some food up. Oh, the flags are. What's that? It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, there's, oh, I don't know, $8.99. $8.99, I guess. What's that?
Service unit.
I think they have a liquor store in here too, right in there.
Come back after.
Yeah, we'll come back after. Is there chips or something? We're here at the Dunes Cafe for supper. Really good food. We've ate here before. Kids are playing. 10 o'clock at night. We're setting out around the campfire and in a very devastated campground here in Cavendish. It looks awful. It looks like a war zone, doesn't it?
Yeah. You know, we're lucky that we're our campsite, so it's pretty private. But as soon as you stand up and walk away from it, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Like it's just the hurricane last year. it's not even a year yet, and the hurricane just devastated the whole
Yeah.
area.
There's no big like fir trees, nothing like that. It's
No,
just
the trees
little
are dead.
little shrubs. I don't think you can see them in the video. It's pretty dark, but yeah, it's pretty pretty ugly looking, really. But it's a very nice private site we have,
Yeah, we're very fortunate.
and the weather wasn't bad today. It rained quite heavy, but we were having supper at the Dune Cafe, so it
Yeah.
really didn't affect us much,
Nope.
did it?
So it's like 25 degrees, but the feel light is 31 degrees right now.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out.
Yeah,
So
so we can't complain. you
can't
know?
complain. No, for our first night here.
Yeah, nice fire. Had beautiful dinner at the dunes tonight, so it was really wonderful.
Yep, that is true.
Yep. So more to come.
I guess Jocelyn is getting ready. Well, Saturday morning, weather ended up being pretty nice. You can see the campground looks pretty bad now. But it's nice and private where we are here. Got some bushes here and stuff, so it doesn't look too bad. So I have no idea what we're doing today, because we rarely plan what we're doing. So we just play it by ear. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about Cavendish. It was established in 1790 by Scottish immigrants, and primarily farming community. It's a huge tourist area in PEI now. And they, in the 30s, they established a national park here. And once they did that, then tourism became the principal industry here. So it's a real shame to see the devastation caused by the hurricane. And for those Anne of Green Gables fans, this is where Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote the novel Anne of Green Gables.
The Lost Anchor in Cavendish in Cedar Island, and it's really pretty here. And what's really interesting is the name of the Lost Anchor has to do with the Marco Polo. It's the anchor of the Marco Polo, which was the fastest ship in the world, and it was built here in New Brunswick. So we're going to have fish and chip today. They have really good fish here. And after that, we're going to wander off and go take a look at some other
things. So that's what a one-piece fish and chips looks like at the Lost Anchor. I think it's about $18. So this is where everybody shops when they're vacationing here. This is the Cavendish Boardwalk. So we're going to be like all the other tourists, and we're going to check it out before we do other things. They have the best ice cream over here on the island. I think they actually still make it with cream. It's really good, isn't it?
Yep.
It's very creamy, very rich.
It's delicious.
You wouldn't want to eat too much of it, but yeah, it's not like ice cream I've had anyplace else. It tastes like ice cream did when I was a kid. So this place here, we haven't been here yet this year, but really good breakfasts in there, but it's busy, so you got to kind of come early or expect to wait a while.
The best place to have breakfast. You can get in.
Yeah, that we've found so far, it's probably the best place to have breakfast. So this is Chavon's, one of our favorite places to go to in Cavendish. And we're gonna go in and have a bite to eat.
So we're just going back to the camp and campsite, and now we're just going to drive by what it's called Sand Spit. It's basically
a small amusement park, which is if you got small kids, you know, it's a great way to entertain them. You can get a pass that you can go on all the rides for the day, except for the go-karts. I think you have to pay separately for them. There's a small roller coaster, different rides in there, so it's kids usually have a lot of fun.
keeps the kids busy.
Keeps the kids busy. Yeah. So we are at the Glasgow Lobster Suppers, which is a tradition for my family. So we usually start with a soup or a chowder. It's all you can eat mussels, and then the lobster or steak, whatever you order, will come later. And as you can see, it's starting to fill up in here now. Is it good, Jeff? You know, they did well. Sorry, I forgot to film the salad. Just bugging my family here now with the camera. Oh, I forgot to mention you get the unlimited free mussels too. So that's a 1 pound lobster. This is a 2 pound lobster, and that's the steak there. And what size is that, Jen? That's a 1 pound? And there you go. So there's the lobster. I'm not allowed to think. You never let me think. Am I?
Of course not. Well,
where are we going next?
we are going to Mary Beach, which is in New Brunswick, and we're going to be camping right by the water, by the ocean, and we're going to be facing it, and it should be wonderful. So we're going to be telling everybody about it, and it'll be fun. I've never been there, so it's another adventure in our life and our experiences this year. New campers, new experiences. Cheers.